And good evening and welcome to another special edition of Wartburg Esports Rocket League. My name is Landon Jepson, alongside the one and only Colin Brandt. Colin, Midwest Finals tonight. How are we feeling?
Feeling great, feeling great. We haven't been here in a while. It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks. You know, last week we were on that Thanksgiving break, but it is fantastic to be back. The last time we were on the call, Wartburg winning in huge fashion in the semifinal matchup, and now coming against the Carroll University Pioneers here in the Division 7 Midwest Championship match. Best of 7 we have tonight, Colin. Both of these teams coming in, searching for another huge victory, and moving them maybe on to another tournament after this victory. Colin, how you feeling?
You know, we got the number 3 seed against the number 4 seed. How I've kind of heard it from the other team is that everybody has beat everybody at this point. So I don't know who's going to win. You know, I have hope in our guys. They've been training a lot over break. I think they got better, and I think that's going to help them get this win tonight. You
know, you see Colin's Go Pack Go shirt on, supporting his Packers tonight against the against the Lions in Detroit tonight. So Colin's got a bunch on his mind right now. Rocket League commentating, plus watching J Love sling that ball on the offensive side. So Colin, what's going through your mind in both sides? It's finals week coming up. Packers play tonight. A lot of stuff going through your mind.
Just pray for my parlay. You know, let me make some money. NCAA, don't ban me. I'm not a college athlete, but you know, I'm feeling good. I think the Packers have what it takes to go all the way. After that, finals, I got 100 on my test today, 100 on my test yesterday. I only got 2 finals next week. I'm locked in.
Colin's locked. Watching these Packers.
Third down.
Down 7-0 on defense right now, but we're going to get this Rocket League game going. But, you know, Lewis and Clark, all of these players on both sides for the Knights have been playing so well. We saw that so much in the semifinal matchup. Multiple games, we saw goal, assists off the wall, goal, save after save after save. We see so many different elements that these three play so well together. Colin, what stuff are you looking for tonight for them to really succeed?
You know, as I told them after the game 2 weeks ago, what they need to do is make sure that they're getting out of defense and applying the pressure when they're on defense, because they just had so many times where they had so many saves in those games, and it's because they're always on defense. They need to get out of defense, apply that offensive pressure, and be the dominant scoring team that they are.
Yeah, and you said that perfectly. You know, we saw so many offensive scores from the Knights last week. You know, like I said, championship matchup tonight. The University of Carroll Pioneers out of Wisconsin going against your Wartburg Knights out of Waverly, Iowa tonight. Another shout out to our Tech Man of the Year, Chris Guerrero. You can't find better than him. You cannot find better than him. We got the playoff bracket up here as you look at it. Finals matchup, what we have tonight, Carroll as the 4 seed. The Pioneers coming in tonight, and the Knights as the 3 seed. Both teams in the semifinals with swept victories. Carroll defeating Washington off 4-0, and the Knights beating Defiance, the Yellow Jackets, 4-0 as well. So a huge championship matchup once again in Division 7 of the Midwest playoffs. Rocket League white team. You know, Colin, just to recap, you know, you've played a lot of these guys on the white team. What can you say about them and a lot of the factors that they're going to bring into this game to maybe come out on top against Carroll?
Yeah, you know, as I said before, Crab is great in the air. He has great air control, and he has the ability to make the defense awkward. He kind of brings in that game sense of being in the right spot at the right time while also looking for bumps and looking for demos. And Setsky, what he is best at is just getting those shots to go in. He makes the most powerful shots out of random, so that is what we're looking for tonight.
And just like Colin said, for the Knights on play tonight. No, oh my gosh, 5 seconds into the game and we already get a goal. Lewis and Clark right away, Colin. Unbelievable.
And it was just a beautiful pop off the wall. The defense was too slow to get there, and Lewis and Clark was able to get another touch before that ball touched the ground.
I apologize to Chris there on my audio levels, but you know, we are back in the matchup for the Pioneers tonight. Soccer Stars 576, Illusion, and OXJCXO. And for your Knights, Lewis and Clark, your Setsky, and Crab. Knights up early here in Game 1, 1-0. Like we said, for the playoffs, it is a best of 7. If it were to be regular season in the NECC, it would just be a best of 5. But since we're now in the playoffs, and a nice save there by Lewis and Clark. On the attack there for the Pioneers. Looked like they had a wide open goal, and a nice save there by, and a boom there. Demo by the Knights. Crab trying to get on the offensive push, but Soccer Stars are covering for the Pioneers. Lewis and Clark going up for the aerial, and a nice, right off the crossbar, going in. Soccer Stars, but great defense by Yersetsky. Yersetsky now with one save, as well as Lewis and Clark. 1 minute into this game here tonight. Knights lead 1-0. Lewis and Clark capitalizing early. You know, Colin, how long has it been since you've actually played a tournament game? How, like, against an opponent? Like, you've been grinding all of this time out of the season, but when was the last time you actually had a physical game in the NECC?
Whenever the first rounds of playoffs were, that was like month and a half ago.
Month and a half ago?
I think. You know, I've been putting in a lot of work, a lot of hours. I feel like I've been getting a lot better, so hopefully during this, this season in April that we have for playoffs for our other league, we're hoping to make some damage there and win a championship.
You know, April coming around for the Knights when they'll be back in action. You know, it's just like Colin said, they'll be back in the grind over Christmas break. Next week, finals here at Wartburg College. A lot of the friends and families that we have that we know that are going to Iowa State, they don't go until about a week and a half after us.
The
so
17th.
The 17th they get out, and they don't go back to school for almost another month after that. So they'll be in classes just a little bit longer. You know, Colin double trouble right now watching his Packers while this game's going on. 2:45 here left in game one. Knights lead 1-0. Lewis and Clark scoring 4 seconds into game one. A really great defensive matchup so far. And right when I say that, Crab capitalizes for the Knights. Wow. Lewis and Clark, 1 assist, 1 goal, and 1 save for him now here in game one. Crab with a nice touch there, and Knights now lead 2-0 here. Colin, what'd you see on that goal that really made that effective?
I think it was just that how they got out of that defense to apply that offensive pressure. You know, that transition from defense to offense to get that goal.
And we see the Pioneers respond right away. Illusion right off the tip, going right away. Great setup there by OXJCXO on that setup. So really nice response there by the Pioneers. Knights now lead 2-1 here with 2 minutes and 29 seconds remaining here. Really like the design of some of the cars tonight. Crab's got the all-black skin on tonight. Lewis and Clark's got the Wartburg orange on tonight. Looking at the Pioneer side. Oh, just off the top for the Pioneers. You know, you got the dark kind of purple for Illusion there. The green for Soccer Star. Kind of like your green Christmas skin going there. You know, 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining here. Lewis and Clark trying to regain possession. Soccer Star trying to set up his teammates, but a nice save there by Crab. Climb it up for the aerial. Illusion intercepting that one. Illusion on the attack for the Pioneers, but a great stop of defense there by Yersetsky. Lewis and Clark for the clear for the Knights. Yersetsky going in for the aerial, but just misses. Nice save there by OXJCXO. 2 saves now. And wow, quick response. 2 saves, 1 assist, and 1 shot made for OXJCXO here so far. So 2-2 now, 1:44 left, Colin. You know, we got to see these Knights respond here. Defense was really pivotal early on, but, you know, these last 2 goals have been scored in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, I think it comes down to boost also. They're getting kind of boost starved here. They're not able to get to the ball as fast, which allows Carroll to apply that pressure constantly. And it's just they got to have smarter touches and take those 50s to get out of defense.
You said the utilization of the boost is so essential. And me and Colin, the last time we were on the mic, had a huge talk about why it's so effective. You know, starting the round with a 33, correct?
Yep.
Starting the round with 33, and then those boosts. And maxing out at 100 can lead to many demos and stuff. And oh, Crab, what a goal! What a goal! 2 goals on 2 shots for Crab. Illusion hitting it up
Yeah, that was an own goal.
The Pioneers, but, you know, a nice assist there by the Pioneers. So, you know, Knights now lead 3-2 there. Do you see that a lot, Colin? The opposing teams helping with goals sometimes on extra touches?
I would say you probably see it like 1 every 4 games. It's just like you don't know whether it's gonna go in or not, and you don't know how like important your touch may be. So sometimes we accidentally touch it the wrong way, and it goes in.
2-3 here. 1 minute remaining here in game one. Knights lead 3-2, 54 seconds. Nice save there by OXJ there. 3 saves now here in game one for the Pioneer player. Oh, and splitting the Knights defender. What a goal by Illusion. Illusion now with 2 goals, splitting the Knights cars there. What a goal.
Yeah, and that's just a great passing play, you know. It's so crucial to get the ball to the midfield while the defense is retreating back to take that shot on goal. And that's what our coach tells us to do is, like, when the defense is pushing back, we need to put the ball into the midfield and take that shot and take a fast shot at that.
You saw Yurcetsky kind of hitting that one in, but it was such a tough angle, and what a goal there by Illusion. Nice save there by Soccer Stars. Soccer Stars now with 2 saves here. 8 saves combined between all the Pioneers cars here. 30 seconds remaining, 3-3 here in game 1. What a start to our championship match here tonight. Illusion off the top. Soccer Star going in, misses the aerial. OXJ trying to get back on it. Yurcetsky on the offensive push, and a missed opportunity, and it's good! Yurcetsky
Capitalizing for the Knights with 10 seconds. Pioneers overcommitting on that one and just missed it, Colin.
Yeah, it's just Setsky put it in that awkward spot for that last defender where he couldn't get a good touch on it, and then was easily able to clean up that off the backboard.
4-3 here in game 1. Knights lead. Both teams, so many saves. You see on the Knights side, 10 saves.
We see in the Knight side 10 saves, and Illusion's responding so fast. 4-4 here. What a, wow, quick response there. 10 seconds left on the clock, and Illusion scoring right away. Crab just missing that one. 4-4 here in game 1. Knights trying to keep this one close here. Once that clock hits 0, we will go into sudden death if there is no goal scored, and we will indeed go into sudden death overtime here in game 1. What a start. 4-4 here, just like I was saying. 9 saves between the Carroll cars, 10 saves between the Wartburg Knights cars. OXJ going up for the shot. Illusion with the hat trick so far. 3 of the 4 goals scored here for the Pioneers here in game 1. Nice save there by Soccer Stars. Illusion trying to on the offensive push with a nice aerial there. OXJ sitting back. Lewis and Clark going in for the aerial, trying to hit it up to a teammate. Yurcetsky going in, but that was tipped by a Pioneer car. Crab going in for the aerial to try and clear it out for the Knights. OXJ there for the Pioneers. Utilization of the turbo there. The boost being super efficient there for Crab. Yurcetsky going up for that one, just misses. Illusion on the offensive attack for the Pioneers. OXJ trying to intercept that one, and indeed does. 50 seconds into sudden death here for both squads. OXJ trying to get on the attack. Illusion with a nice aerial there. Lewis and Clark going in for the bump there, and indeed hits it out of the Pioneer car's territory, but OXJ recovers. Soccer Star with a nice push, but a great save there by Crab. Minute 10 into sudden death right now. Lewis and Clark overcommitting, and Illusion capitalizing for the Pioneers. Colin, what do you see Lewis and Clark doing there? Just overcommitting, not following up the wall?
I think part of it, Crab had that little touch over to the middle, but if Crab is in that corner, Lewis and Clark needs to stay in that goal and stay in that front post position and cover the pass. If he gets on that wall, it's going to be so hard for him. It leaves the goal open. Maybe he didn't know Sesky wasn't there. That's a communication problem. What I really saw this game was Carroll does such a great job of passing the ball at the midfield and taking that shot. They had 3 of the 4 goals, or 3 of the 5 or 4 of the 5 goals were from passes across to the midfield and taking a powerful shot. I think that's what Wartburg needs to focus on, is looking for passes. I think we have a very strong solo play attacking offense where only one person goes, and we just hopefully we can clean up the the miss or the block shot. So I think we need to really focus on passes and work as a team.
Illusion on top there in game 1 for the 5 goals for the Pioneers there in game 1. OXJ with 1 goal, 3 assists leading the way for the Pioneers, and for the Knights, pretty balanced overall. Lewis and Clark leading with the 2 solo assists there in game 1. Lewis and Clark with 1 goal as well. Crab with 2 goals, and Yurcetsky with 1. Illusion leading the way. Score of 798 there in game 1. So, we saw Illusion 65 touches there in game 1. A lot of midfield touches like Colin was talking about. So efficient for both sides going into game 2. The Pioneers lead here after a 5-4 victory in sudden death. Moving on to game 2 here. Soccer Stars climbing up the wall. Illusion going in for an aerial, but just misses. Crab trying to regain possession for the Knights. OXJ trying to advance. Soccer Stars coming into that one. Crab dribbling, but it gets demoed by Soccer Stars. Nice clear there by Yersetsky, but OXJ right there for the Pioneers. Illusion going up for an aerial. Gets a pass, Crab. Just like you said, the passing for the Pioneers really effective so far here. A couple nice tap bumps to one another there. A lot of flying cars going around the arena right now. 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining here. Yersetsky with a 50-50 ball with OXJ. Climbing in Soccer Stars with an open goal. Nice save there by Crab. Soccer Stars going in once again and capitalizes. Soccer Stars capitalizes with that goal, you know, going right off the top and staying with it. Regaining some boost, going back in for the tap in.
And what happened right there is that Setsky actually tapped on his brake just for a second before going for the aerial, and that's why he was not able to get there in time. It is so important not to always tap your brake right before you go up for the ball.
You heard it from one of Rocket League's finest, Colin Brent. You know, I played a little Rocket League in my days, but man, I'm not as skilled as you are. You know, going in 1-0, 3 minutes and 50 seconds here. Lewis and Clark collecting it back. Soccer Stars intervading. OXJ trying to regain some boost to help Illusion on the defensive side. Yersetsky flying in on that one. Crab going up for the aerial, and like me and Colin talked about so well, Crab aerial-wise. Oh, and Lewis and Clark just misses. Oh, the Knights really had a huge opportunity to capitalize there. Crab flying up with Illusion. Nice setup there. Oh, just hits the side there. Crab trying to set up one of his teammates. Illusion regaining possession, and OXJ clearing it out for the Pioneers. OXJ going in for a hit. Soccer Stars just misses. Yersetsky trying to clear it out. Illusion coming in as well. Soccer Stars with the lone goal here in Game 2. Just about 2 minutes in here to Game 2. Knights down 1-0 to the Pioneers. OXJ trying to capitalize. Lewis and Clark invading that one. Soccer Stars Crab with a nice aerial there, trying to clear it out for the Knights defensively. Gets past Illusion, but another Pioneer car there. Pioneer's rotation defensively right now is superb. Lewis and Clark trying to advance it to a teammate, Crab, but Illusion's there on the defensive side. Soccer Stars with 2 saves. OXJ with 2 saves as well. Pardon me, Lewis and Clark with 2 saves and Crab with 1. So, you know, Soccer Stars with the lone goal on 2 shots here for the Pioneers. 2:18 remaining here in Game 2. Knights trying to attack on the offensive side, but the Pioneers' defense has just been relentless for these last 3 minutes of play. Illusion flying up for that one. Live ball in the air. Soccer Stars with a nice aerial there. Crab coming in on that one. Soccer Stars trying to advance, but Lewis and Clark with another save. 3 saves now for Lewis and Clark here in Game 2. Pioneers have easily had the ball on this side of the field for at least 70 to 80% of this game here. Crab finally gets it past, trying to set up one of his teammates. Lewis and Clark getting back on defense. Soccer Stars and Illusion there to intervenes Crab's advance. Lewis and Clark trying to advance it here. OXJ on the push. 1-0 matchup here so far. Illusion up. Another fantastic save by Lewis and Clark. Lewis and Clark now with 4 saves on the night. Crab with a great save. Crab down with 2 saves. Knights with 6 saves here. Thanks for everybody that's tuning in tonight. Friends and family. I told my parents to tune in. I don't know if they're tuning in tonight, but Colin, you got the whole fam tuning in tonight?
I forgot to tell my parents. My mom has to deal with a little dog that we got over Thanksgiving.
What kind of dog did you get?
It's like a Shizone.
A Shizone?
Yeah, not a Shih Tzu. It's just, I don't know. It's like a teddy bear dog.
Okay.
But she's 2 months old. She likes to bite and get into everything, so it's basically just like babysitting the entire time.
Gotcha.
But I can't wait to go back home and see her again. I've only got to be with her for like a day and a half. So I'm excited to go back. Her name is Millie.
Millie. We got a new person, a part of the Brant family now, tuning into the Rocket League streams. Another nice save there by Crab. Knights now with 7 total saves here. 21 seconds remaining here in Game 2. Yersetsky trying to the push, and Illusion right there in the goal for a nice save. Illusion now with 2 saves here in Game 2. 10 seconds remaining here in the Division 7 Midwest Finals between Carroll University Pioneers and your Wartburg Knights. Yersetsky going in. OXJ trying to advance. Yersetsky going in. Oh, wow. Carroll winning that game 2-0. See stat-wise here again. Both teams pretty balanced here. Yurcetsky under 100 points in that matchup. Lewis and Clark leading the way. 4 saves. Crab with 3. Looking at these stats here, and another shout-out to you can't find better. You can't find better in the entire nation than the one and only Chris. Right, straight out of Chi-Town. Straight out of Chi-Town. He was a White Sox fan. He could talk about the White Sox all day and how they had such a good season. But, we'll save that for another time. Looking at the stats here, in Game 2, Soccer Stars 250, Illusion 253, and OXJ with 304. 2 saves for Illusion, OXJ with 2 as well. 8 total shots for the Pioneers in that one. Knights with only 5 total shots. No, 4 total shots. Man, I wish I could count. It's been a long finals week. But looking at the touches and bumps, Colin, what are you seeing here? OXJ 50.
Yeah, so with OXJ having 50 touches, that just kind of says like how he slows the game down and makes every touch count, and it allows them to have a better offense, pushing pressure towards Wartburg. I think Wartburg is doing a lot of booming the ball, and that's why we can't capitalize on offense. Also, we're double committing or even triple committing too much on defense. We have to trust our guys to make that save and be in the position to get that ball afterwards.
That is so true. Moving on, 0-0 here, 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Carroll winning the first 2 games here. Yurcetsky trying to go in there, just misses. The demo there. Illusion flying up for the Pioneers. On that one, 25 seconds in. Illusion with a nice save there. Almost looked like he was going to hit it in. Yurcetsky almost invaded that one. Lewis Clark trying to go for the tap, trying to set up his teammates, but Soccer Stars there for the Pioneers to clear it out. Yurcetsky on the offensive push. Crab just misses. Illusion with a nice tap there to knock Crab out of his way. Lewis and Clark intervening on that one. Nice save there, and another demo inside of the Knights' goal. Yurcetsky trying to hit up someone off the wall. Illusion there once again. Crab coming in on that one. And Illusion hitting it in for Crab. Another defensive goal scored by Carroll. Knights now up 1-0. Crab with a nice touch off the wall, and Illusion trying to knock Crab out of the way, but Crab getting out of the way just in time, and Illusion knocking that one in for the Knights.
Yeah, the Knights had great offensive pressure that entire time.
Yurcetsky flying in on that one. Colin's really sad right now. The Lions just recovered a fumble, sadly. But, Yurcetsky flying in on that one. Colin, you all right?
I looked down and he was running with the ball. I'm like, okay, he'll run out of bounds or something. Nope, he fumbled.
Illusion hitting that one up in the air. Lewis and Clark on the advance. 3 minutes and 32 seconds remaining here in Game 3. Carroll up 2-0 in this best-of-7 championship final. Defensively, the Pioneers have just been relentless. Knights on the attack many times, and another demo there by the Pioneers. Knights do lead 1-0, but the defense for both sides here so far has been very good. Rotations for the Knights have been very smooth so far. Illusion regaining possession on that one, and another demo there by both sides. Crab with a nice touch there. Yurcetsky flying up on that one. OXJ right in the midst of that one. Lewis and Clark with a nice tap, clearing it out for the Knights. Illusion on the push for the Pioneers. Trying to push it up, and a nice save there. Crab with 1 save. OXJ with 1 save as well. Soccer Stars with a nice put there for the Pioneers, but just short. Lewis and Clark with a nice tip there to get him out of the way. Crab trying to clear it out for the Knights. Soccer Stars trying to invade, but just overcommits. Yurcetsky climbing up the wall with a nice attack there. Crab trying to intervene with Illusion, but just overcommits. Soccer Stars trying to get into the mix there. Lewis and Clark trying to set up one of his teammates, but OXJ with a brilliant defensive play there for the Pioneers. All 3 cars back for the Pioneers defensively. 2 minutes and 11 seconds remaining here in Game 3. 1-0 score still here in Game 3 of the Division 7 Midwest Finals here between the Pioneers and the Knights. Yurcetsky trying to hit it up. OXJ recovering for the Pioneers just over Crab's head. A nice volley up there and another nice volley up there, and a just miss by the Pioneers. Lewis and Clark trying to advance it, clears it out. Illusion trying to get back, and indeed does. Crab trying to advance. Soccer Star on the attack for the Pioneers. OXJ hits it up over the Knights, but a brilliant save there by Yursetsky. Minute 30 remaining here in game 3. Another demo there by Soccer Stars, taking out Crab, it looked like. Illusion going in there. Yursetsky intervening. Nice 50-50 win there by the Knights. Crab on the offensive push. Illusion with a nice save there. Now 2 saves here. Lewis and Clark going for the aerial. Overcommits on that one just a bit. Soccer Stars 5-7-6 on the push. Crab trying to clear it out for the Knights. OXJ there to interfere. Illusion trying to get a goal on score, but a nice save there by Lewis and Clark to hit it up. 1 minute remaining here. Knights lead 1-0. Soccer Stars trying to advance it for the Pioneers. Soccer Stars climbing up the wall, trying to aerial it up. Crab with a nice defensive play to knock Soccer Stars out of stride there. Lewis and Clark, 106 score right now. Yursetsky with a 158 with 1 save here. A lot of low total scores here so far. It's been a very clean defensive matchup here in game 3, and this is what you're going to get when we've got 2 solid teams battling it out in the championship. 30 seconds remaining here in game 3. Illusion on the attack for the Pioneers, and a nice demo there by the Knights that most likely took out the car that Illusion was trying to set up. 16 seconds remaining here in the best of 7 series. OXJ flying in. A save there by multiple cars. Yursetsky flying in. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Crab trying to knock it down. Ball still in play. OXJ flying in. Lewis and Clark hitting it down, and the Knights win game 3. Brilliant defensive match by both teams, but Colin, the Knights come out on top on that one.
Yeah, it was a lot more of a boring game this game. There was a lot of defensive, the defensive keys of just like applying the pressure at the right time. There wasn't a whole lot of shots for this game. It was kind of equal. I think that Wartburg did a great job of applying that pressure and getting out of defense. I think if we keep that up and some of our shots fall more, we will win the next 3.
We got some overall series stats here after 3 games of play. Looking at Carroll first, Illusion almost averaging 500 points, 1.3 goal average, 0.3, 1.7 saves on 2.3 shots, leading the way for the Pioneers and leading the way for the Knights. Crab leading the way with 318.3, averaging 1 goal per match, 1.3 saves, 2.3 shots. Looking at touches as well, Pioneers, Illusion again leading the way, almost 50 touches in average per matchup. And then you see with Crab 36, Yursetsky 33.3, Lewis and Clark 25.7. A lot of the stats for both sides really balanced, but Illusion really leading the way here in the matchup for the Pioneers so far. Knights pretty balanced. We've seen them like that last game, working together so well. And this is why both of these teams are in this position right now, battling it out for. We got another camera back in action here. 2-1 Pioneers lead now. Moving on to game 4. 5 minutes on the clock. We're just getting started, and a missed up. Soccer Stars almost scoring right away for the Pioneers. And that was a really big opportunity for the Pioneers to capitalize early.
He's going to wish he had that one back for sure.
Yeah. Illusion trying to fly in there. Yursetsky with a nice save. OXJ trying to recover for the Pioneers. Lewis and Clark and Crab sitting back on defense for the Knights. Lewis and Clark flying in there to try to intercept that ball. 30 seconds passed into the matchup here. Lewis and Clark with a nice stop there. Lewis and Clark on the attack, just to the right, just misses. Yursetsky trying to recover that one on the offensive push. Illusion with a nice aerial to advance it on the offensive push for the Pioneers. OXJ intercepting Lewis and Clark's advance, but Yursetsky, open goal there. Looks like it might hit a little left. Lewis and Clark going in for a hit, but OXJ with a nice save there. And another demo by the Pioneers to take out a Knights car. Offensive advantage for. Wow, that was a really pretty play there by the Pioneers, but can't convert. Lewis and Clark on the offensive possession with a wide open goal, and the Knights convert.
I have no idea what Carroll was thinking there. They had 3 guys commit towards that one ball right in front of the goal. I know they want to score. They're eager to score. But this is exactly what happens when you overcommit on offense. The defense can easily make it a transition ball and have an open net.
The Pioneers, they're trying to go for the Kobe Shaq move with the alley-oop there to set him up, but, not converting. And a wide open goal for Lewis and Clark to convert. 3 minutes and 37 seconds remaining here in game 4. Knights lead 1-0. OXJ on the attack. Soccer Stars overcommitting on that one. Illusion going in for the tap and scores. Illusion with a nice setup there. Flying in OXJ with the assist. Off the top, Lucen Clark hitting it. OXJ just barely tapping it. And Illusion with a nice aerial to capitalize it.
Yeah, and Illusion put it right where everybody could not get to. I feel like Illusion is a key part to Carroll's offense with those powerful shots from almost midfield, you know. I think as long as the other teammates on Carroll feed Illusion, they have a good chance of winning this.
OXJ on the attack there. But like you said, Colin, the first game, 4 of the 5 goals were scored by Illusion, almost averaging 500 points in every single matchup here so far through 3 games. And right now, so far in game 4, 1 goal on 2 shots. So Lucen Clark, we have 1 save, 1 goal on 1 shot. OXJ flying in, but a nice save there by Yersedski. Right place, right time on that one. Crab trying to hit off Illusion there. Soccer Stars trying to get in the mix, but Crab with a nice push for the Knights, hitting it up. Trying to set up. Oh, and it just missed by the Knights. Yersedski hitting it off the wall. A huge opportunity missed there by the Knights. Looks like we just overcommitted just a little bit there. Crab just a little high on that tap. Yersedski, though, flying in on the offensive push there. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in game 4. Score tied 1-1 here in the matchup. So a huge, huge game. This is going to be one of the turning points here because, this game 4 is always huge. You look at the NBA Finals, the best of 7. Game 4 is always that lead when you always are going back home. Hopefully my Oklahoma City Thunder can make the finals this year. Really been watching them a lot this year. I think my Chiefs are going to go back to the Super Bowl.
Give me LeBron. Love LeBron.
LeBron. Oh, man. OXJ with a wide open goal there, capitalizing just under 2 minutes remaining here in game 4. Soccer Stars with a nice tap off the wall. Illusion honestly set that one up perfectly. Going off, hitting it right to Soccer Stars, and then OXJ capitalizing for the Pioneers. 1 minute and 59 seconds remaining here in game 4. Carroll leads 2-1 here. It's a huge opportunity for the Knights to capitalize here, and OXJ capitalizes right away again. Right away, OXJ hitting it up to himself, intervening with Lewis and Clark, but then that ball just barely hitting in, and then you see the crystal effect after the goal for OXJ, and OXJ leading the Pioneers now here in game 4 with 2 goals now. Soccer Stars winning that. Lewis and Clark on the offensive push. OXJ defensively back, but nice save there.
That was
by OXJ.
Crab almost had a great bump there to allow that open goal for Lewis and Clark.
Soccer Stars on the attack. Illusion going up for an aerial. Like Colin always likes to talk about his favorite move, the flip reset. I think Colin's mastered that.
Oh,
after
mastered.
Mastered?
No, not even close. I wish. I would say the best part of my game is definitely flicking the ball, which is basically when you have the ball sitting on top of your car and you basically just front flip or side flip into it, and it gives just an extra power. It's a great way to slow the game down and then just get a quick goal.
Yersedski trying to the offense, but man, another demo there by the Pioneers, as you just saw. Wow, nice setup there and another score for Soccer Stars. Nice defensively, just on the push. 2 cars back on offense, but with just 1 back and a wide open attack here. You just got the ranks. Chris just got the ranks here as we continue, double doubles, 3v3s. We'll take a look at that at the break after here on game 4. It's Carroll leading and commanding right now with 49 seconds remaining. And a wide open goal there for Lewis and Clark. Birthday balloons flying everywhere on that goal. Lewis and Clark with both goals here in game 4. 48 seconds. Knights trim the lead to 2 here. So we'll look at both stats for both teams. Colin, you played a lot with Lewis and Clark. That last year, a lot of his role was to assist a lot of you and G-Men Little's goals. But, at the end of the year, he was really proving himself to be even a goal scorer as well.
Yeah, he put a lot of work just kind of often. He put a lot of work just like in the air. I feel like a big part of his game is that he was always awkward when it came to his shots and everything. But he put a lot of time into perfecting it and training to the point where he could take those shots, make those plays, and it's definitely paid off.
OXJ going into that one. A nice save, OXJ. 6 shots, 2 goals, 2 assists, and 2 saves. So very nice performed game here by the Pioneers. Carr, 13 seconds remaining here in game 4. Knights down 4-2. Soccer Stars going in. OXJ capitalizing. 3 goals now. You know, so many shots. 15 shots here in Game 4 compared to the Knights'
Lone crazy.
6. You know, Colin, what does that mean? You know, when a team, does that mean we're not getting back, or is it just the way they're shooting, it's efficient?
You know, sometimes a shot counts as just hitting it off the backboard, or the ball rolls in front of the goal and it's an easy save. So shots don't necessarily always mean everything, but I think even when Carroll's taking those shots, they put them in the spot where it's awkward for Wartburg to convert on it. And Lewis and Clark with the last-second goal there. Now, some people think, oh, kind of a pointless goal. Sometimes, in some cases, this gives you a little bit of that confidence boost that you need to pretty much turn the table, pretty much. And so hopefully they can turn the game around from here and win 3 in a row.
You know, the backward sweep, we have seen it many times in my time of broadcasting. I saw it a bunch last year. Knights coming back, Knights getting defeated on it as well. You know, we see here in Game 4, one more win for the Carroll University Pioneers to clinch Midwest playoffs. But, you know, 5-3, Lewis and Clark with a hat trick for the Knights. OXJ leading the way for the Pioneers. A huge stat line for OXJ, 779 points, 3 goals, 2 assists, 2 saves, 45 touches. You know, wow. Really nice, well-performed game by OXJ CXO.
Their server went down? Huh.
Well,
What are
it looks like Carroll's having some technical difficulties on the Carroll side. But, you know, with video games, anything happens, you know. Colin, can you give us an update of that Packers-Lions game?
Yeah, so, there's a flag, I don't know. So, Christian Watson fumbled last drive. Lions only got a field goal out of it. It's currently 10-0. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Holding offense, I guess. So Packers are on the offense. I think they're like on the 20-yard line going towards Lions D. I don't know how my parlay's looking. I don't know the stats, so we're praying it hits, guys, because otherwise, how am I going to pay tuition next year?
You know, Jordan Love only at 1.72. I should not have started him tonight. Will Levis, I should have picked him up against Jacksonville this week.
Will Levis, no.
Against Jacksonville? Are you kidding me?
Nah.
We're going to pull up last game statistics as we wait for Carroll to get back. And, we're going to look back at the semifinal matchups between, you know, both teams sweeping 4-0. Man, Carroll winning. And, man, a lot of the same kind of scores that we're seeing tonight. You know, Game 1, 2-1. Game 2, 4-3. Game 3, 5-1. A huge victory for Carroll there. And then a 5-2 victory to clinch them going into the championship. You know, Wolfpack 1-1 there. And for your Knights against Defiance College 2 weeks ago. Knights, you know, a lot of very close scores. Knights defense was key in that Game 4 victory, winning 1-0. Game 1 and Game 2, 2-0, 2-1, and then Game 3, that 4-3 back-to-back battle that we saw with a lot of Knights performing very, very well. So, you know, it's both sides, 4-0 sweeps. You know, you don't see a lot of that in Rocket League. It's really hard for a team to get swept 4-0. But, you know, when teams are in, they're in. You know, both sides are just been playing very well, we've seen here tonight. But, you know, it's looking at the average scores here. You know, Colin really cheering on Jordan Love with another Packers first down.
I should have bet on the over 25 rushing yards for Jordan Love.
Well, it's okay. You'll pay for tuition. You'll be good. You'll hit a big bet sometime.
G Fuel sponsor me. I'm a gamer. Top 40,000 in Rocket League, hopefully. Hey, Chris, can we get those stats on the what their ranks are, the other teams? Because I think I saw something. Oh.
I'll pull it up on my phone because my Discord, I've been trying to connect my Discord to my computer for the longest time, but it says I still have an invalid password. I don't know why. We know Chris put it in the Rocket League casters announcement. Chris, is that what you put it in? The Rocket League General, the announce? Casters General. All right, here we go. Lewis and Clark tracker. It looks like we are back. Moving into Game 5 here. The Pioneers lead 3-1 here, moving into Game 5. We're going to take a quick look at some stats and a quick goal by Soccer Stars right away for the Pioneers. Right out of the break, Pioneers scoring very fast. You know, looking at the stats, starting with OXJ CXO, ranked standard season 26, 1,438, top 41%. Colin, can you give me some updates about what OXJ has to offer?
I don't know if I wanted to look at OXJ. Let me.
You can check out Illusion, whatever ones you want to check out.
Illusion was the one that I wanted to look up.
You know, Colin's got the stat background. You know, it's kind of like Rainbow Six Siege. You know, you got your different ranks, you got your peak in the ranked seasons. You know, a lot of that different stuff. Soccer Stars getting demoed there by Lewis and Clark for the Knights. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Yursetsky Illusion playing mind games with the Knights cars. 3-on-1 attack. Nice save there by Lewis and Clark, but OXJ capitalizing for the Pioneers.
Yeah, so Illusion in Season 15, which was, oh boy, that was a while ago. That was like over 10 seasons ago. He was peak 1,555 MMR, which my peak is 1516 MMR. He's currently only a Champ 3, but I feel like he plays like a GC. You know, he's very fast to the ball. His touches are precise. He has good air control. I feel like Carroll plays so well together that they're like constantly always there. I think they conserve their boost well. They apply the pressure. That's why you see so many touches by Carroll for each opponent compared to us, because we don't have as many touches. Is because Carroll's always there getting those.
Like you saw Colin talking about there, conserving the energy is the huge thing in Rocket League that makes the game so much more efficient for them to work with. But, you know, nice save there by the Knights. Crab on the offensive push. Soccer Stars clearing it out once again for the Pioneers. 2-0 lead for the Pioneers here in Game 5. Pioneers win this next matchup. They will win the Midwest 7 championship. So huge, huge game for the Knights to try to get back into this one. Plenty of time remaining here. 3 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in this one. You know, it's another huge matchup. Crab trying to fly in on that one. 2 minutes and 57 seconds remaining. Knights down 2-0. Colin, did we get a flag on that one?
Yeah, it was PI, obviously, but they picked it off. But the flag flew before the ball was even there, so we're good. Hopefully Josh Jacobs scores this touchdown, and then my parlay will be looking good.
Good. Lewis and Clark going in on that one. 2 minutes and 37 seconds remaining here in Game 5. Knights down 3-1 here in the best of 7 series, winning their alone match with the score of 1-0. Nice hit off of the wall. Lewis and Clark not there in position. Yursetsky trying to fly in on the offensive side. But, you know, just like we talked about earlier, the Pioneers' rotation defensively conserving their energy in a very high manner. Very, very good. Soccer Stars on the push, trying to set up a demo there, but a nice save there by Yursetsky for the Knights. Illusion with a nice aerial. They're trying to fly in both. You know, you see Illusion rotating back, getting that full boost back on the offensive push. All 3 Knights cars back playing defense. Knights got to get on the offensive push sooner or later now. It's under 2 minutes now remaining. Another demo by Soccer Stars. You know, Colin, why are we seeing so many demos by the Pioneers?
You know, because demos allow to first relieve pressure off of your team. Because and what a double by OXJ. But what doubles do, or what demos do, is it makes it a 2-on-3 for about 2 seconds, 1.5 seconds. But that is so crucial because it can potentially ruin the rotation of the team that got demoed and relieve the pressure of the team that got the demo.
Flying in there on that one. Knights down 3-0 with 1:33 left here in Game 5. Soccer Stars with 1 goal. OXJ with the other 2 for the Knights. No goals scored here in this matchup. Grabbing Lewis and Clark with full energy. Yursetsky just refueling once again. Yursetsky trying to get on the offensive push, and it's just both sides for the Pioneers. So playing well, just like the Knights did in their lone victory. An open goal there for the Knights, and they'll convert. Yursetsky with a wide open goal.
It's not over.
It is not over at all. 1 minute and 9 seconds remaining. Yursetsky trims the lead with a wide open goal there for the Knights. Knights now trim the advantage. 3-1 now the Pioneers lead. You see the firework effect on that goal there scored by Yursetsky. 3-1 now. 1:08 remaining here. Yursetsky wins the tip and a wide open goal, and it's good. Yursetsky with again, just like you said, it is not over at all. Plenty of time remaining here. What a goal there. OXJ winning it, and Yursetsky responding. You know, we see OXJ with the first tap there, but Yurcetsky with a perfect angle there, capitalizing. It's like we say in the Iowa Hawkeye the fight song, until the game is won. You know, Iowa State, you know, congrats to them on making the Big 12 championship game. I know Colin's pretty stoked about that.
Yep, I stormed the field.
Really?
Yep, I did.
Good for you. 55 seconds remaining here in Game 5.
No, they're allowed to.
Lewis and Clark on the attack. 42 seconds remaining here. It's going to be crucial for the Pioneers just to stay back and play defense. But OXJ on the offensive foot, trying to hit it in, but Crab with a nice save there by the Knights. 30 seconds remaining here in the matchup. Soccer Stars trying to set up a teammate there. Illusion right there for a hit off the wall. OXJ flying in. Soccer Stars back, but a 2-on-1 break here for the Knights, trying to set up there with Soccer Stars there for good defense. Lewis and Clark going up for the aerial. Soccer Stars intervening again. Illusion, wow, what an aerial in the air. 6 seconds remaining here in Game 5. Knights trying to get back into this one. Soccer Stars just hitting it on the ground, and that'll do it for tonight's Division 7 Midwest playoffs. You know, Knights really close victory. Yurcetsky with 2 goals in a span of 5 seconds. You know, Knights
60
lose.
touches.
Unreal. Illusion,
Unreal.
what a game for Illusion. You know, no goals, no saves, but, you know, like Colin said, well, that's what
At that
Illusion
point,
does best.
he's controlling the game with his touches, you know. He's slowing down the ball, allowing his teammates to get in position, and then make it awkward for the Wartburg defense to get a stop. And that is what Illusion did so well tonight.
We saw that on all sides. You know, both sides really played well tonight. Just a lot of little things that didn't go the Knights' way. You know, the main thing for Carroll defensively, they did allow some few open goal shots for the Knights to convert, which is a lot of their goals tonight. A few nice setups there, but just like Colin said, Carroll controlled the ball so well tonight. This made it so hard for the Knights to advance offensively. And like we said, Illusion averaging 50 touches there in the series stats. Brought to you by Wartburg College Esports. You know, Yurcetsky 281 average. Lewis and Clark averaged 352. Lewis and Clark really well performed tonight. A hat trick that he had there in that game before this one. Crab 287 average. And then we look at the other side. You know, series stats, OXJ really stepped up for the Pioneers late in the first 3 games. So in Soccer Stars 259. But Soccer Stars really just overall a lot of balanced stats for him. And then Illusion as well, 395. So really balanced stats between both teams. But, you know, Pioneers coming out on top on this one, Colin. As we view the final stats of the Rocket League White season in the Division 7 Midwest playoffs here. Carroll winning the championship matchup tonight, 4-1 here. You know, just looking at this, the Knights made so many strides, though, this season, Colin, and you couldn't be more proud than anything.
You know, they with the addition of Crab to that team, you know, I think it really helped them get to where they are right now. I hope they don't see this as a total loss. You know, they got a lot better as the season went on. You know, they're a young team. I think that they can make some damage next season, next year. Granted, I don't know what the teams might consist of what players are where, but I hope this motivates them to get better, and the grind starts now.
Amen to that. You know, the grind never stops for these esports players. You know, see it all across. Esports is so committed. But, you know, this ends my Rocket League commentating campaign. You know, I will be back soon, though. I will be commentating Rainbow Six Siege once the time comes. I think I know a little bit more about that game than Colin does. So, you know, Colin,
I've never played that game.
Colin's pretty skilled when it comes to Rocket League.
Maybe
but, you know,
I'll watch Jinxie or something.
What?
Maybe I'll watch, like, Jinxie.
Yeah, watch a little Jinxie. Watch a little.
Yeah, then I can learn and just, like, be here, be chill.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you know, R6 is such a fun game. You know, defenders, attackers, the 5v5 melee, that kind of process. But, you know, shout out to Blake Doherty. Blake Doherty tuning in tonight, listening to me and Colin.
Oh, he is?
Commentate. Yeah, he is.
Oh.
He texted me. He's like, "Why is the stream down?" I was like, "Man, he's listening." Oh, we're gonna get the one and only Lewis and Clark with the Phoenix Suns jersey on tonight. I'm scooting over. Said he's coming in here too. We're going to get the one and only Chris is getting him set up with the headset. But, you know, Lewis and Clark, you know, tough loss tonight, tough break.
Yeah.
But, you know, what a huge week. What a huge week you guys have had preparing for this over these last couple weeks. Huge win in the semifinals that we saw. What were your guys' thoughts going into this one tonight?
I said before the match, and Coach agreed that all we really have to do is communicate, and we can't be mad about the result after. And I think we did a good job of communicating. There were some misplays that weren't about communicating, and that's just stuff we can practice out. Unfortunately, we can't do it for April when that tournament is, but you know, we can just take that as motivation for next time. So.
Yeah, you couldn't have said that better. You know, the motivation is so key there. You know, that one game that you guys won, that 1-0 victory that you guys had, and then a lot of those other games were just really close. And like you said, those little miscues weren't the biggest opportunities that they scored on, and really the only stuff they did score on was the ball control that they had a lot of the games. So what did Illusion do to you guys that just made it really hard for you guys to get on the attack side of the ball for them?
I think we shouldn't have boost a lot.
Yeah.
I think we if you guys can see the boost meter
Yes.
on the game, especially those first couple games, we were caught on little or just no boost at all, and that just means if you're stopped, you just have no momentum. And no momentum means if the ball is not coming at you or above you or below you, you're cooked. Basically, we're cooked. We did a way better job of that in games 3-4. I think game 5, they honestly stepped up their game a little bit and caught us off guard a couple times. Some odd touches, but again, a lot of it's just stuff we can practice out. Can't be mad about it right now. We gotta use that motivation for the future.
Yeah, you couldn't have said it better. You know, just the process of like what Colin says, the grind never stops for Rocket League and the C Sports. You know, you guys couldn't have had a better season. I was so excited to commentate tonight. You know, I was going into this matchup, you know, looking at both sides of ranks. A lot of teams pretty equal. You know, we looked at Illusion, and Illusion season 15 was a higher rank than what Colin had. So, you know, Illusion really kind of played like a GC kind of level tonight. But both sides, you know, we saw your Setsky's 2 goals there late in that one matchup right off the tip. 2 goals scored in a span of 5 seconds. We saw Crab's crazy aerials that he's been working on all season, and we see you capitalize on a lot of the goals, that hat trick that you had in that one game. But, you know, the grind never stops.
Yeah,
and you guys, you know, nationals would have been in maybe April, but when are you guys back in kind of the gameplay for the NEC?
For NECC, our official next season will be next year.
Okay.
We don't have another season coming up, but that doesn't mean that we can't, as a Wartburg White team, that we can't, you know, join tournaments on Discord or whatnot.
Yes.
And keep practicing. We're not going to necessarily play together next year. Nothing's a guarantee with freshmen coming in. Someone could quit, you know, all that stuff. But I think yeah, we just have fun playing together, honestly. So either way, I think we still play a couple times.
And the chemistry's there no matter what. Lewis and Clark, your Setsky, Crab, you guys got anything to add before we conclude?
You want?
It's hot in that room.
Said you got to move your thing down.
Oh, no.
Said how you feeling after tonight?
I mean, it sucks, but I had fun. I enjoyed it. You know, this is my first official season, so being on this white team, you know, playing with Eli and Mason, bringing in Mason mid-season, you know, it was fun. We went on a 5-0 run, we went on an undefeated run, made it all the way to the championships, and, you know, it was a tough game. Carroll was a nice team. Illusion, very nice. I got much respect for him. Played well. No, I did my best in that game. That last game, getting 2 goals late and just coming up short sucked, but very much respect for Carroll. Congrats off to them. Hats off.
What was going through your mind when you scored that one goal on that open goal, and then right away when OXJ came in to intercept that one, you came right back and scored that one?
So, like, 1 minute's a lot of time. We still got time left. We can make a push. It's a lot of time, a lot of game. We can make something happen. And Carroll just played great defense and just shut off our opportunities. So,
yeah, you saw a lot of ball control there, like me and Colin were. At the end of the game, you saw OXJ over 40 touches, you know, Illusion 50.7 touches at the end of the day. But, you know,
yeah.
Huge congrats, you guys, on a fantastic season. Like you said, that 5-0 streak that you guys had was huge. But, you know, we'll be back next year.
Yeah.
We will be back.
Yep.
You know,
I'm looking forward to next year.
Amen.
Next year will be fun.
Once again, thank you for joining us tonight. This has been Wartburg College Rocket League. My name is Landon Jepson alongside Colin Brandt and the one and only Lewis and Clark, your Setsky and Crab. Thanks for joining us. Safe travels. Have a good night, everybody.
Yo.